Hey, everybody, it's Dr. Shay and Kamal's Living Life from Long Island, New York, where we had an absolutely gorgeous day. Gorgeous.
Beautiful day.
And Kamal, I understand you're becoming a little bit of a day trader.
Because I'm so worried that because I know that there is a correction coming, and I don't want to hold long, so I buy and I sell almost the same day within a couple of hours.
Well, how'd you make out today?
Today I bought nvda and I sold it. I held it for a couple of hours and I made some good money.
That's not bad.
Yeah, but I didn't want to hold it long because it's on a downtrend.
How many points did you make?
3 points.
Very nice. And you also day traded the biotech stock, you told me.
The cadl, yeah, just a little bit. Made a couple $100.
Let's see what Andrew has to say. By the way, I didn't advertise it today, so only people who know our schedule, know to look for us. Watching all stocks melt down besides Tesla, disappointed that Google couldn't stay above 200 today. I haven't been following it that closely, but I told you what my theory is. Andrew agrees with you. So anyway, my theory is, not my theory, my approach is to sell a little bit every week, decrease my portfolio by 1 or 2% a week. And while it's going up, I get the benefit. And hopefully when it crashes, I will have, trimmed a lot by that time. That's my thinking.
Yeah, the issue is the timing of that correction. I'm expecting at least a 5%.
I am too, but the 5 to 10% is very normal, very healthy. But the question is, are we forming a top now, or we're flagging now? Are we going to continue to the upside? Yes.
Yeah, let's
Dow is down 9 days in a row, so that's not a good sign.
Correct.
Let's take a look at some of the charts. I also want to look at Mankind. It broke its long upward trend line today, so I want to take a look at that. And whatever else we do, Bitcoin, we always do Bitcoin.
Oh, one more thing. I bought nail. You remember I was telling you about nail? I just made 1 point on it, just 1 point.
1 point.
And then I sold it. I bought it, sold it within like an hour or so, and then it went down.
So your timing was perfect.
I got lucky. That's all I can say. I got lucky on that one.
Better to be lucky than smart. It doesn't.
I had a manager who, when I use the word luck, he says luck favors the persistent.
Yeah, and sometimes I guess the ideal is to be both smart and lucky.
Yeah.
Anyway, the S&P is hugging the trend line from the underneath part now, and now the last 5 days it seems to be flagging. So either we're going to continue on up, or we have a topping pattern here, one or the other.
Yeah, I'm not liking that. So is that the 200 above the 50, or how's your colors going? Yeah, that's the 50.
I'll point them out. This is the 50.
Mm-hmm.
This is 100.
And this 200, right?
The black is the 200. So it's very bullish in that respect,
Correct. But it's been going up and down, not making much moves the past few days.
The 50 has served as support back here in November 1. So it's possible a pullback to the 50 could happen. That would bring us to 590.
Could you click on the 1 month? Just 1 month.
Sure.
You see that it's struggling to go up. It's stuck.
Yeah, that's my flag right there.
Correct.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 10 days.
Correct.
It's been flagging for about 10 days. Usually it continues on up, but it could be at this point, it could be forming a little bit of a top.
Yeah, I'm leaning toward that.
Yeah, one or the other. Well, time will tell. But I wanted to look also at Bitcoin just for the hell of it. We always look at Bitcoin. I should look at the Dow, diamonds. We'll look at the diamonds also. This is Bitcoin. I'll do a little smaller range. 6 months. It looks solid. It's still pretty solid in the uptrend, but today was a doji. In fact, not a good doji, gravestone doji. But it was very small wick. Who knows? I mean, Bitcoin has got to correct sometime.
When you say gravestone, you mean it has a long top wick?
Yeah. Yeah. It has to correct sometime, and to 90,000 looks like a reasonable correction. That's where the 50 is.
That's where the 50 is. Yes.
Look at how parabolic it became. It's trading way above the 200.
It's the hype,
Yeah, way above the 50 actually. It has to correct. I mean, after it comes down to 90, then you got to think, will it bounce back to, back to the 108, 106? Or will it continue on down? But I think it's going to come down to the 90,000 level.
At least.
Yeah. First stop, to put it that way. First stop on the A train would be that. Should we look at MicroStrategy? Might as well.
This thing jumped right when the election was announced, basically.
Yeah, but it went into the S&P, right? It's in the S&P now.
Mm-hmm.
And since it's gone into since the announcement that it's going into the S&P, it shot up to a new all-time high, 560, and now it's been trading in a range. Trading in a range outside of those two candles. It's basically between 450 and 330. So that's where it is. It's great volatility. It didn't reflect any positivity the last 2 days. If anything, it was contrary to Bitcoin. Bitcoin was up slightly. It didn't do anything. So I think it's going to. If you think Bitcoin's going to correct, better off shorting this and Bitcoin. This will go down quicker and more. The 50-day would be 305. That's a healthy correction, right?
Right.
So if you're crazy enough to short Bitcoin, I guess the way to do it is through MicroStrategy.
Right. So I'm not shorting any of this. This is crazy. If you do the fib from August.
All right.
From August to you see it. It's.
I will, but. From the date I got is September 6th.
Fine. That's fine. Yeah.
Well, I didn't move it up high enough. 100% to 0. I'm confused.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. The 100%.
No, the 100% should be higher, right?
Should be higher, yes.
I don't know. I messed up.
No, that's fine. That's fine. You're fine because the 100% is all the way in the bottom. I see it.
Oh,
Is that
okay.
it?
So, yeah, it's right. It's right. 50% is, look at it's a lot of support right at 50%. 322.
Right. But if you see the 61.8 or the 36.2,
38.2.
yeah, it's almost there. It keeps bouncing roughly off of that.
You're right.
Like it hit it multiple times, a little bit, a couple of times below it.
It's exactly there.
Exactly. That's why I want to bring this up because I have that exact chart drawn upside down.
Yeah. No, it's exactly there.
So that's
It could drop down to the 50% at 322.
why I don't want to hold stocks for too long, man. I know there will be some kind of correction.
Look at the gap fill. The gap fill is synonymous with the 61.8.
That's right. That's another one.
Yeah, the gap fill would come at what number? It would be.
And knowing the stock, this thing is very volatile.
Would you believe 274? 274 would be the gap fill.
Wow.
Could happen. Bitcoin is very volatile. The MicroStrategy is Bitcoin on steroids in both directions. I wanted to look at Mankind. Mankind. And it's had nothing but good news. Pediatric aphasia was approved. And I don't know why it's collapsed. Afresa, whatever it's pronounced. People don't like the way I pronounce it. Afresa. But you see the long-term trend line that I drew? It's a very long-term trend line. It adhered to
Yeah,
it.
that's not a good sign, and it's a really ugly candle.
Yeah, it's scary ugly. I mean, you hate to overreact to one candle, but nevertheless.
So why the bad news? I mean, look how many red candles back to back.
It's no bad news. That's the thing. It collapsed on nothing.
Somebody knows something.
That's what I'm afraid of.
See, we don't know everything.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it wants to go down to the 200, around 550.
Correct. That's highly likely.
Yeah. I just wanted to point that out. We should look at candle. You were in and out of it today.
Yeah, I was in and out of it really quick. Made a couple $100.
Whatever you made, you made. Better than losing.
So basically, if you click on the 1 month,
I like it. Look at the 200. Very good support.
right? So they did a what do you call it? They sold some shares at $6.
Yes.
That's why it went down to $6.
It always goes down to the dilution price.
Yeah, that's the word, dilution.
Yeah.
So it went down to a little below 6. I got it at 5.95 actually. I bought it at 5.95.
You see, I would have held some. You got rid of all of it.
Because I'm thinking it's going to fill the gap. If you click at the 1 month, you'll see the gap I'm talking about.
Right here.
Right. It's hard to see it. I don't have a very good eyesight. That's why I always.
505 would be the gap fill.
5 what? 550.
505.
505. Okay.
Is a gap fill. I don't know if it's going to get that low, but it could. I don't think so.
It was higher than 505.
I think it'll fill the gap, the upward gap. This one. No, I measured a gap from the close, Kamal, from where it closes.
I think it's 555 or 550.
That's if you measure it from the high. It's 550, but you don't do that. You're supposed to take the close. 505.
Okay.
Just for your information, next time you look at the gap fill, it's from the close.
Right. That's why I'm asking to put it at 1 month. You will see the candle I'm talking about.
12 months?
1 month. 1 month.
Yeah.
So it's not the last candle, the one before it. This one. Yeah, just go down. Yeah, this one.
I don't know. I can't see. I don't know what I'm looking at with this thing. It's hard for me to figure out what I'm looking at.
To the left. To the left. More. Left. Not this one. This one. Yeah, that red candle. The second red candle before the gap. Yeah.
This one? No,
Yeah.
this one. This one.
Okay, so that's how you do it.
The close is 527 on this one.
527. Okay.
I don't know. It's getting me dizzy looking at this. Okay, I never look at the month.
I just wanted to see the gap. That's all.
This is the 6 month. And here you can see the gap very clearly.
Correct.
And it tells me the close was 505.
Okay.
The high was 550.
Yeah, so I was basically looking, maybe it's going to close that gap because it was getting there.
We also have this upward gap. I think it's going to close that one first.
Okay.
I'm bullish on this. I own it. I'm adding, so I'm bullish. The upward close would be, the gap close would be 980. No, yeah, they're 980. That's right.
Yeah.
Is that right? It doesn't seem right.
It looks.
Close was 980. Yes. That's a nice gap to right there, right?
Up. Yep.
You see, you don't take the low of the day. You take the close, which is up here. That's really how it gapped down. You see, it gapped down from here. They opened up all the way down here at 880, 680, 680.
I live and learn.
So it went from 980 to 680 because of the dilution. And it went all the way up, gapped all the way up to 15 the day of the data readout.
Right.
I like this one. I think it's going to get back to the $9.80, $10 level. But that's just one man's opinion.
That's a nice gain.
As always, do your own due diligence. Our opinions strictly our own. All that's good stuff, you know.
So could you do the NVIDIA and the fib and NVIDIA?
You got it, Kamal. Let's look at 6 months. I know you're a 6 month guy. Look at that channel we were in.
Yeah, that channel is no longer.
No, we're showing weakness now, but we may have completed what's called an ABC Elliott wave correction. It looks like, you know, from the top here to the bottom here up to this point, this would be A, this would be B, and right where we are would be C, right at the 100. So we may have completed a little correction, come back up, or not. Maybe we keep going down. I don't know. It looks like a typical ABC type correction, though.
Right. So if you do the fib on that, you'll see that the 100 is the 61 point.
Fib from here.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I will do it. All right, so what do you want me to look at?
You see where that candle hit today?
The 38.2.
Correct.
Yes, it is amazing how it stops right at the fib.
And if you look in October, there is a gap. I think today's candle filled that gap.
Very bullish. Very bullish.
You see that gap there in early October?
NVIDIA could easily run to new highs. The question is if the market, collapses or not. Is that SPY flag bullish or bearish? I'm not sure. It could be, you could interpret it either way. So it's a tough call. I want to look at the diamonds.
Can you do one more thing?
I want to look at the diamonds because the Dow has been down 9 days in a row.
Okay.
We might learn something from this. Wow.
Wow, this is ugly. But it hit the 50, it hit that 50.
I also lost my mouse. That's not good, is it?
I saw something. It's all the way up there.
Where?
I just saw something. I saw a shadow, something.
I don't know how that happened.
Hit escape. Hit escape.
Escape.
Top left, yeah.
That does nothing.
Try your mouse, no?
No, it does nothing. I have a wireless mouse.
Oh.
So what's the implication of that? What does that imply? Is that
wireless mouse? Maybe the battery is dying on you.
Oh, it could be. So it looks like that might be the end of the show.
Okay.
I can't really do much without a mouse, but look at that top. On the diamond.
So do you see that massive gap?
But look where it gapped down right to the 50 today.
No, I see that, yeah, clearly, but I'm talking about the gap below that.
Yeah, it's the 422 area on the diamonds.
Right.
A lot of weakness on the Dow. I don't know which stocks in particular, but a lot of weakness. Oh, I got my mouse back.
That's good.
That's weird. But the 50 has been acting kind of like support.
Yes, clearly.
So maybe it's hit its bottom. NVIDIA looks ready to go back up. The signs of life. This is a little scary though, the way the Dow has gone down every day for 9 days. Well, SPY has been sideways for the same period. So I don't know. This looks like a reverse cup and handle. You see that?
Yep.
Looks like a reverse cup and handle. All right. So what else did we want to look at? Anything? Google, ionq, a really high flyer. We should look at how we did for the year. You and I did really well. I doubled. I had 100%.
I did well this year, but I could have done a lot better had I held MicroStrategy. I had tons of shares of MicroStrategy, but I didn't hold them.
I'm talking about the model portfolio that we did at the beginning of the year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that one.
You came out 25% higher.
Yeah.
I think. I came out. I got to send a message. Got to shut off my phone. That's what I got to do. All right. So on this one, ionq, it's been nothing but straight up parabolic move, and I don't know when it stops, but it's ballooning, all of them. When I say all of them, another one is QBTS. Another one is rgti. rgti. There's a bunch of them. Quantum plays. Look at this one. Look at the chart on this one.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, it's got to come down. It's the force of gravity alone is going to bring it back down. But where to? Does it fill this gap? Which gap does it fill? Does it fill this one all the way at 181?
I don't think so. That's too far down.
You never know.
Multiple stops before that.
You never know, because I've seen stocks go up like this and down the same way. Don't laugh. You might see it at $1.81 within 2 months.
Wow.
It could happen. I'm not saying it will. It might go up to 20. I really have no idea what the true value of these things are. Therefore, I can't play them. I can't play it off the chart, and I can't play it off the fundamentals. So I can't play it. I can just watch. ionq, I have more faith in. I think it's a real company. So ionq, if I wanted to enter, where would I want to enter? That's the question.
You're in it or you're not in it?
I was in it and didn't have enough patience. I think that 27.97 looks like a clear-cut entry point. So there you go. It could be cut in half. It could go up to 50 and then go plunging down. It could go up to 60. This is a balloon. It's hard to say. All right, so we did enough for today, or did I leave anything important out? Google?
I think we did fine.
Well, give me one more.
I want to say Tesla. It's I cannot believe
Tesla.
Yeah, I mean, this is crazy. Every time I think it's gonna crash, it keeps going
You
up.
want to know a good arbitrage play in the Mag 7? You sell Tesla and you buy NVIDIA. How's that?
Yeah.
Tesla's behaving like a quantum play.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. I mean,
behaving like a penny stock. Tesla back down to 350. Eventually, on any correction, 350. The air is going to come out.
Wow. Okay.
That's what I think.
Okay.
All right. So then we had a good show, and we did best again, shorthanded. Happy holidays to everybody. Happy holiday, Andrew. I did not advertise today, so I don't know how Andrew found us, other than he knows our habits.
He's on schedule.
It's on schedule. So I hope you have a great holiday, but we'll do a show before the holiday.
Yeah, we'll do one on Thursday.
One more, at least.
Okay.
All right, adios, amigos. Ciao.
Take care. Bye.